Hi, this is Lucia with The Art of Love. Today I want to talk about when you are most likely to break no contact. So if you're trying to get your ex back, then no contact means that you are not in contact with your ex. You're not reaching out, you're not calling, you're not texting, you're not sending a carrier pigeon with a message. And it's difficult to do, but it's necessary. But there will be times that are more difficult than others. And so I wanted to talk about the 3 times that will be the most difficult. So let's get started. The first one is when you're just a few days into no contact, especially if it's a new concept for you, if you've never done it before with other relationships, and you finally decided to try it, especially if you had been in contact after the breakup, if you had been begging and pleading and you saw it wasn't getting you anywhere, and so you said, okay, fine, I'm going to try this no contact thing that Lucia keeps talking about. And so you do it, and within a few days you're freaking out. You're like, oh no, what if I never hear from my ex again? What am I going to do? I need to reach out, I need to contact my ex. No, you don't. You just need to chill. Calm down. A few days may seem like a lifetime, but it's really nothing. Again, no contact is not a sprint, it's a marathon. So that's the first few days. After that, if you make it through no contact, you're going to find yourself starting to worry again during the 7th and 8th week of no contact. So if you heard my video where I talk about the fact that the 30-day no contact rule is BS, and more often than not, if you just leave your ex alone, you'll hear from them 45 to 60 days after no contact started. And so that would be the 7th and 8th weeks. So that may be the time that they decide that they want to reach out, but it's also the time when you are most likely to be freaking out yourself. And I often see that with my clients. And in fact, I warn them beforehand. So let's say they tell me that their ex broke up with them June 1st. I tell them, well, mark on your calendar July 15 to July 30th, because that's when you're probably going to feel the need to reach out if you haven't heard from them before that. And then finally, the 3rd time that you are most likely to break no contact is if you find out that they're seeing someone new, or you think that they're seeing someone new, that they've moved on. So they either change their Facebook status to in a relationship, or you see that they've posted a picture of them with another guy, another girl, or you see some flirting going on social media. They're liking someone's posts, that other person's liking their posts, they're making comments, they're putting hearts, smiley faces, and so you think, it seems like there's something going on, and so you think, oh my God, I need to get in there right away and contact them, because otherwise they're going to move on and it's going to be over. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not going to work. I know you think that as long as you jump in, you'll be able to stop it, but they just kicked you out of their life. They said they don't want you. So what makes you think that just because you contact them now, they're all of a sudden going to stop seeing the other person and want to get back with you? I mean, I think we've all been out with someone where their ex was blowing up their phone and either texting or calling, and they were like, oh, look at this. Look at my ex. They won't leave me alone. And so you don't want to be that annoying ex that keeps trying to make contact, because you look pathetic, to be honest. And so that's when you really need to be strong. Realize at the moment you are powerless in that situation, and you need to just wait, because acting and making decisions based on fear is rarely, if ever, a good idea, whether it comes to dating or life in general. So if you would like my help personally with one-on-one coaching to help you to stick to no contact, to help you figure out what's going on, you can contact me at my website, theartoflove.net. If you're listening to this on iTunes, I would appreciate if you would rate and review the podcast. If you're listening on YouTube, thank you for subscribing. And finally, remember that love inspires, empowers, uplifts, and enlightens.